topics. Let we chat now.
The Nirvana Foundation proudly presents, in celebration of Guyana Independence Day, and after 3 sold-out shows in Guyana, the concert event Visa Wedding, a show your entire family will love, featuring many artists from the hit show Laugh Till Your Belly Busts, for 2 shows only, on Saturday, June 2nd at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday, June 3rd at 5 p.m. at PS number 268, located at 175th Street and Jamaica Avenue, Queens, New York. Call 917-846-3899 or 718-291-2320. Get your tickets early.
Hey viewers, we're here with producer, writer, and director for Visa Wedding, Ramesh. Welcome.
Hi Rose.
Hello.
Happy to be here.
Glad to see you. And of course, your beautiful wife, Parvati. Welcome.
Hi, Rose.
Gotta say hi to the doggy as well. All right, so Ramesh, let's get to it. You know, I want to know, we heard a little bit earlier about Visa Wedding, but what exactly the storyline is about?
Let me just give you a little background before I go into Visa Wedding.
Sure.
2 years ago, we did a little play at Astro Cinema, one of the venues, and we also did it at the CI Temple Ground, where we had like about 4,000 or 5,000 people.
Oh, okay.
We did a little musical, myself, Lakshmee, and I think a few of us. It was a musical, and there was no talking, but just a love story.
Okay.
And it was like half an hour, right? But we did it, and people started crying because I realized that they love love stories, and people they love to connect with these characters. So
Right.
since then, they've been asking, why don't we do more of that kind of, they can relate to more of this plot. So then we decided, okay, let's work on something that, something like a sitcom. You look at a Choti Bahu or something.
Right.
So then I've developed this story called Visa Wedding. But it's not a complicated story because Lakshmi talked briefly about it. It's about this poor girl from a squatting area in Guyana. So she fell in love with this boy who was a teacher, but they're from middle class, upper class, from Georgetown. And it's in the countryside of Guyana. There's a big disconnect between the people from Georgetown and the west coast. It's like in the country. So the task of she fell in love unknowingly with this boy, and of course both of them, they love each other.
Right.
But the parents, he had family overseas, which is very common. Everybody can relate to that. And the parents already fixed him up with someone without him even knowing, because the upper class, of course, he's going away, and he didn't know about it also unless he realized that, okay, he's in love with Shanti, who was played by Lakshmi.
Right.
So then the story developed because he had to make a choice at some time, because his mother, very strict from that family, and as a rich person, she will not tolerate someone from the squatting area to move into their family. So he had to make a choice ultimately in the end, whether he marries Shanti, this poor girl from the squatting area, or take this offer to move to New York and marry Maria.
Wow.
So that's the basic. Then we developed the plot, and we made a tagline: will you choose love or a visa?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I want to know, how difficult was it to cast and get it on stage?
Well, that was quite a task, because in New York, we don't have too many female actresses,
Right.
who can pull a role of a Guyanese, quiet, squatting area girl.
Right.
And I was looking at you and Lakshmi, and it's funny to know that Lakshmi, being her personality, we all know, was able to pull that role.
You're right.
And I deliberately casted her because she was keep pressuring me, no, I want to be Maria. And I said, Lakshmi, no, you can't be Maria, because you have the talent, you have the ability to do much better than that.
Right.
This is a challenge for you. So she had to change and assume her personality to be as Shanti.
Right.
And then luckily I had Arwin, you interview him later on.
Right, yes.
And Nirvana, a young actress, very talented. She also born over here, but she had to assume that demeanor, the personality of another country girl. The only issue we had is to get them to learn and speak Creolese.
Right.
Really Guyanese style Creolese.
And who taught that? The cast
They learn going in the process as we rehearse.
Okay.
I think Lakshmi took some courses from I don't know who, but she did.
Nice.
did
I
learn
like
some
it.
of
She
her-
really got into her role.
And then Parvati, of course, the mother-in-law. She acted a maid part. She's the mother of
Suresh.
and she's the driving force to get him to, up to that point. She kept driving the play until the end when she realized that these two people really love each other. But I wouldn't give the storyline out.
Okay.
I won't tell you what happened at the
I
end.
definitely want to hear from this aggressive mom. Hi. So tell us about your role.
I think after reading it and acting it out in Guyana, I told Ramesh, I said, everybody from Prem Nagar was gonna hate me
All right.
because I wasn't too kind to the village
All right.
based on the story, how it was going. Because Lakshmi's role really is from a place called Prem Nagar
Okay.
on the west coast of the
And Prem Nagar is one of the first squatting areas
area.
in Guyana. It's a place where that you go
see.
and squat illegally. You don't have the land, so you put a little shack up made of zinc, and you live there originally.
Wow,
So there's
okay.
a kind of name to be living in, but not now. It's a very developed place. So.
Okay.
And the name, and they got the name Prem Nagar because the same time that movie Prem Nagar was showing in Guyana, and that's
I
the
see.
same time they were squatting, and they decided, okay, we'll call it Prem Nagar. So so after reading it, and I'm saying all these negative things about Prem Nagar, I said to Ramesh, I said, oh my God, these people are gonna hate me. And now saying that, Joel, who hosted the program in Guyana,
Right.
at one time he came on stage and he said, oh my God, I didn't know who the mother-in-law was in Choti Bahu, but he said, oh my God, she's worse than the mother-in-law in Choti Bahu. And I'm like, oh, I guess that's the compliment. I don't know.
Well, you definitely portrayed your role very well. I mean, I'm sure, you don't have anything against the people
No,
there.
of course not.
But it was just
it's
a
just
role.
a role. It's just, that's how it's written.
Right.
I had to do what I had to do.
Now,
Yeah.
I was able to spend a little bit of time with some of the other cast members, and I know that you're a stage manager. How difficult or how easy is that?
Stage managing is a difficult process because you have to deal with so many different characters. And if a production has like 30 people, you are dealing with 30 different characters. And you have to make sure that everything is right. They're ready. They go on stage with a microphone. They know that they have to walk on with this prop or whatever. So you have to have your head on at
Right.
all time. Fortunately for us in Guyana, I was able to train 2 people because I have a major role in this play.
Right.
So I couldn't stage manage and act at the same time, but I trained them beforehand that this is what we needed to be done.
Okay.
And they did an excellent job. And the same thing we are doing right now because for next week's show in Canada, I have 2 people. This will be the first time they're going to be stage managing and doing props, and they're going to be doing it for New York show also.
So you reached out to them in Canada and say, listen, this is what I need you to do.
No, actually they're here in
Oh, they're here.
so
They're
they're
going
going.
with us to
Okay,
Canada.
great.
It's our Nirvana people, so
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
giving them that opportunity.
Very nice.
In the meantime, I still have to like train other people because if I'm getting more acting roles, then I can't be doing both.
You're still on top of things, but you have
yes,
help.
Yeah.
exactly.
Nice. So I want to know what you think made the show such a great success in Guyana.
As I said earlier, right? People they tend to gravitate towards love stories because we all love like Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. That became a big hit because of it's a simple story, simple plot, but it's a story people can relate to. And I think for Visa Wedding, people wanted Shanti to succeed. They didn't want her to lose, right? But I wouldn't say what the ending is. But they didn't want her to lose. They didn't
Right.
want Suresh to leave Shanti
Really?
for Maria, right? So, so they could feel the character, could feel Paro's personality because that's the way parents behave. Because if you get an offer from overseas, of course you want your kids to take up that offer,
Absolutely,
Right?
absolutely. Now I've been listening to the part of the play. Lakshmee's been playing it on her phone.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful music. Who chose the music? I'm a lover of Hindi music, and it's great songs. So I also know it's sort of like also a musical.
Yeah.
Who chose the songs?
Well, I chose some, but the cast, Paro helped me, Orvin helped me, Lakshmi helped me. So we decided, okay, she said she wanted this song to be her bhajan is she's gonna sing.
Right. She's singing. Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
So,
Let's talk with Lakshmee.
she-
Singing. Nice.
You got to see that part when she's actually praying and singing, appealing to God. And then, or when I ask him his suggestion, what do you think can fit in this passionate scene? This is the scene. I need something to fit in. And he's gonna say, you know what? We can use that song. The meaning is, he knows Hindi more than me. And Paro she will say, okay, that's a good movie because she knows all the movies.
Right.
So we collaborated and we decided, okay, these songs gonna work.
Well, collaboration is indeed great, and we do have 3 more members from the cast coming up. So stay tuned.
By the way, I already called the partner for make arrangement for July 2nd.
July 2nd for what?
For the little wedding with you and Maria.
What wedding? I never recall I agree with any wedding. Big Raj and the Supertones Band. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want no visa wedding. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want no visa wedding. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want no visa wedding. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want no visa wedding. I want to love, I want to choose, I want no other. I want Shanti to be my dullahin forever. I want to love, I want to choose, I want no other. I want Shanti to be my dullahin forever. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want no visa wedding. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want no visa wedding. I want she to be happy. I want no big money. I want my dullahin to only be Shanti. I want she to be happy. I want no big money. I want my dullahin to only be Shanti. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want no visa wedding. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want no visa wedding.
Listen to Chillin' with Rose, weekdays 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on the world's #1 chutney soca station, Bacchanal Radio. One station, one voice, one nation. The Nirvana Foundation proudly presents, in celebration of Guyana Independence Day, and after 3 sold-out shows in Guyana, the concert event Visa Wedding, a show your entire family will love, featuring many artists from the hit show Laugh Till Your Belly Busts, for 2 shows only, on Saturday, June 2nd at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday, June 3rd at 5 p.m. at PS number 268, located at 175th Street and Jamaica Avenue, Queens, New York. Call 917-846-3899 or 718-291-2320. Get your tickets early.